Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the San Antonio Spurs.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And here are the Thunder now. It's a three-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with San Antonio's head coach. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this seven-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that three-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Pass to Wembanyama. Gervin for three. San Antonio again missing. Here's Holmgren. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
They get it back. Good.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass, Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Williams lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And a wide open look for Gervin. Drills the three-pointer.
Silky smooth. I tell you, Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
Williams from outside scored the basket, his second of two attempts.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Dort. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
It's stolen by Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams can't get it to go. San Antonio leading. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Second team.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Robinson for three. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. 7 points for Williams. Outside Robinson. Stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with a clean look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the inside. Robinson, that's good.
And the focus there from Robinson. Hard to rattle when he's this close to the basket. The D looks helpless.
Duncan with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Here's Williams. 7 points in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Gervin for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Gervin's got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots. And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Caruso. Outside Williams. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for San Antonio.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Joe. Nice move. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
And the Thunder making a change here. Joe can't get it to go. Williams with the steal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Williams. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. San Antonio leading by 5. A 3 from Wembanyama. Pass to Gervin. Here's Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. On the wing, Wiggins. Here's Wallace. The 3. Drills it from outside.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Duncan. Outside Leonard. Spurs working the ball around now. Good, and the assist goes to Gervin. Leonard's got 6.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Duncan. And he drops it in from the low post.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. That bucket in no time at all. And now a 10-point Spurs lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
San Antonio shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Pass to Wiggins. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Now here's Caruso. Trains it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Joe. Wallace outside. Takes it inside. Makes it off the glass. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
So it's the Spurs now. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Leonard. Gervin for three. Buries it from three-point range. Gervin's got 12.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Outside Leonard. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Duncan can't hit. Thunder trailing by 13. Williams for three. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Duncan gets a wide open look. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 13. Lets it go from deep. Ginobili grabs the board. And here are the Spurs. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Parker puts up a deep three. No good on the quick three.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
For San Antonio, they've made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
Going good.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
On the wing, Williams. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Holmgren with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 13.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Parker outside from downtown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ginobili. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Here's Ginobili, and he lays it straight in.
And the touch from Ginobili, so clever and confident on the interior.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Pass to Bowen. Fires for three. The Thunder pull it in. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Good on the three-point shot. 16 points for Williams.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
And that one's good. Parker.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
At the line for your Spurs, Tony Parker. One shot.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Poked away. It's stolen by Dort. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Williams can't hit. San Antonio leading by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Dort. The Thunder with another miss. So it's San Antonio now. Pass to Bowen. Back to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. No good from Ginobili.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Lou Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
And here is Aldridge. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Thunder have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Oklahoma City.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Second.
And he makes the first.
15 foul.
And Tony Parker drops them both. Thunder trailing by 16. Stolen by Ginobili. To the middle. Out to Parker. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Parker's got 12 points in just the second half. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Dagnall said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Count that one for Dort.
3.
Dort's got 6.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
San Antonio again missing. Thunder trailing by 16. Three-pointer. Gilmore grabs the miss. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Pass to Ginobili. Takes the 3. Connects from three-point range. He's got 5. Williams for 3. And so it's San Antonio with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of
46.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Offensive rebound. There's the 3. Misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Here's Hartenstein. Dort left side. For 3, Holmgren. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama outside. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio leading by 19. Out to Grubin. Good in the assist.